thing about friendship is, do not always expect them to be there for you.
You can have a friend who maybe you might not be in contact with them for a long time, but when you get to reach out to them,
we want to talk about why female friendships are never that genuine compared to a normal type of friendship. Well, a normal type of friendship is a man befriending a man, or a man befriending a lady. Why is it that when a lady befriends a lady, they have like, how will I say it? Not ulterior motives, but it's not that genuine as such. But you'll find ladies, when they are walking past each other, they'll say hi, you know, those sort of certain things. And when they back to their house, they're like, you guys get what I'm saying? So we want to talk about that. Why does it happen like that? Why is it that their friendship is not that genuine? Yes.
In that case, not every ladies like hate on each other. Yeah, not everyone. Yeah, some of us are genuine. I would add myself, yes, who make genuine friendships. Though, the other side of the female section still, you know, like, I feel like they just put so much emotions in a way that just creates some type of atmosphere within the friendship, you know. And some female ladies, I don't know, it's a really broad thing, but then not everyone has a genuine heart. So, because you'll find out even some guys hate on themselves, but yeah. The question is on ladies, so yeah. No, for real, guys hate on themselves.
But
I don't need to give examples, but
you know, we just tell you if it's like something, we tell you that.
We don't like hide under the the mask, the smiley mask and what. Like,
okay, that's kind of true, and I find that's really wrong and disturbing, because I wouldn't pretend to you if I don't like you.
True.
You'll not even see my teeth. I won't laugh to you at all. So yeah, and not all women, not all female are like that. Yeah, and the ones who are like that, I don't know.
Personally, I believe that majority of the ladies are spiteful and envious of each other. So you find this like girls, a group of girls, they can say that they are friends, yet they are envious of each other. They are jealous that this one has made certain moves that I've not made, and sort of things. But when it comes to us men, I think quite the opposite. If I'm envious of a fellow guy who's my friend, maybe he's making some moves which, hey, I'm not owning up to those moves yet. I'll tell him like, hey bro, this good, you're doing well, I like to do this. But with ladies, nah, they just keep it. It becomes like a bitter, it's like a bitter, what can I say, it's a bitter feeling. Yeah,
that's partially true. Yeah, for example, let's say you see a very hot lady, let's say in a function right now, yeah, like you see a very hot lady who has, you know, and then there's this other one, because this hot lady is taking all the attention, you know, and since they are not having the attention or anything like that, they just try to be jealous and all that. And I feel like that's really disturbing, because you feel in that way, it's you having some low self-esteem, you know, and you having some insecurities, honestly, because if you know that you also have your own goodies, then just stand out.
Yes, you're right. I don't disagree. But my point is, why should it be an issue? It's not like us men, we don't have those people who rock on shoes, man, and be like, man, look at those kicks. But still, I'd walk up to that guy and be like, you look good, with a genuine intention, you get. And we'll be friends after that.
If I have a gig, let's say, and I know probably Gary supplies some machinery, I'll call him up and be like, yo bro, let's do this. You know, it's a 50-50 deal. Give me the speakers, I bring in the mixer. We'll do the job. But for the ladies, it's more of an outside person. I'd rather deal with that stranger than that friend that I know I'll give more money to. You get? Why is it that way? That's my question.
I believe as ladies we're complicated. We attach our emotions to almost everything. So, like you say, you'd rather call a stranger than your friend. Sometimes, yeah, that's how it goes, because that friend of yours who you want to call and make the deal with, they'll go talk bad about you somewhere else. So sometimes it's just better to not involve them. They'll say what they'll say, but you know, you did it for your own purpose. Yeah.
But my question, you have not answered this question. I believe this question has not been answered. Why the envy? That's this question. Why the envy?
Why the end?
You have not answered the question why.
Yeah, sometimes it's just natural.
No, there's nothing
Sometimes-
natural about that. That's quite, that's malice.
I think it's kind of personality, something or character. 'Cause yeah, that's it.
I don't think you can say it's natural, because you can take that lion out of that jungle and still domesticate it until you become friends with it. It gets used to you and will never eat you as much as it's going to be hungry. You get? as long as you feed it well, yeah? Because it's a symbiotic relationship nonetheless. So for ladies, I don't know, saying complicated does not cut it at all, because like Nimo is saying, they put emotions in the line for almost everything. We also put emotions in the line for everything, because for me, I'd have to like you, you know, as a friend, you know, for us to partake any kind of a duty that we'll be doing. I can't just go to any of these houses and just say, hey, yo bro, hey, what's up? I need us to move into this other house because now I've known you and now we are friends. It doesn't work that way, you know. We have people we've known for long and we have people we've known for a very short while. But either way, either of the genders, you'll find that it's the male especially that will thrive more when it comes to personal development with your friend compared to the ladies. So why is it that way? That's our question.
From what you guys are arguing on, it seems that we'll never get an appropriate answer to this question. So maybe we'll just leave it for another day. But we were on why ladies are not more genuine in their friendship. But compared to men who are very genuine with their friendship. Yeah, our next question was about men and men being friends, men being genuine towards their friendship, yeah. And I think that has been covered already. But we can as well as add to that, yeah. Like why are male friendship very genuine compared to the ladies? Yeah.
I feel like guys keep it real all the time. Like no acting, no faking on their friendships. They always keep it 100. They'll give you the honest truth, even if it's brutal. You don't want to hear it. They'll just be very, very honest. Yeah, and they uphold it a lot in their friendships.
Is it because of these reasons that you get a lady will feel more comfortable to ask support from a guy, from a man, than from a lady?
The reason why sometimes we're comfortable in asking help from the other gender, I think it's also because ladies sometimes we blab a lot. Yes, we blab a lot, yeah, and we wouldn't want our story to go out there and all that, because not all guys talk, though some have the female type of mouth. But yeah, so I feel like guys keep it, you know, like they really got your back when they have it, and talking about it and all that. I'm also still trying to understand the female gender.
Would you rather have a lot of male friends to female friends?
Yeah, a lot of male friends. Yeah.
Would you guys support a stranger over a friend?
Give a situation where you support a stranger.
A situation like
Yeah.
a stranger, somebody you don't know, like totally don't know. And you know, when somebody approaches you, your instincts might be right that this person is genuine. Let's say in town, that some people will come to you, hey, fair, I haven't eaten anything, you know, such type of people. And let's say one out of four will give them a coin if they have. Even if they don't have, they just tell them, I'll buy you something or whatnot. Same case, a friend comes to you. This is somebody you know, but you feel like this person is not genuine. And this person tells you, like, I haven't, let's say the same situation, I haven't eaten, I don't have fare, I don't have this and whatnot. Who would you say between the two? Yeah.
So there's this time, yeah, I was in Rongai before I would answer your question, and there was this guy. He had asked us for a few coins, yeah, and I gave him 20 bob. A friend of mine was only having some notes, and he gave him 50 bob. We were at Rongai. By the time we were getting to town, we were alighting from the same car with this person. He had already changed. He was heading home. That means, I think he usually just goes to do that, whatever. That's his work now, you know, just a professional beggar, you know. He does that probably in Rongai, then changes and comes back to town, probably stays in another place elsewhere. So, having that experience in mind, I think it will only come from your inner self. How are you feeling that day? Because there are some days you'll be like short on some cash and you'd really want to help, you know. And there's some days you might be having, but you don't really feel like this person is genuine at the same time, you know. So, and then there's this other thing that happened to me. There's a time I was actually out of the country. I was just the other day, yeah. I was telling you about it, and I was actually in a bus heading towards Namanga. I was actually in Tanzania. Yeah, so I was heading for the Namanga border, and then there's this checkpoint that was on the road, and my passport, I had exceeded my days by 3 days on the passport. So I was alighted from the car, told to, you know, get off with my everything, and the cops there were very, very, very cruel, man, you know. So I stayed there for like 3 hours, and speaking of friendship, just like we talked, they came through. I think Gary was there, and thanks, man, always. And I had no cash on me at that time that would amount to whatever cash they wanted. So I had to make a few calls, and everyone came through as possible. And there was this truck that came. I was given a lift on the truck to the border, you know. And the truck driver, he was so friendly. The only thing that binded us was Kiswahili. Anyway, I've never met him. He came all the way from Malawi. He was actually transiting to Kenya, and this guy gave me lift. And after sharing my story with him, he actually gave me another extra 500 shillings to just go drink something and cool off, you know. And he really helped me so much. And he was listening to another thing that I realized. He was Muslim and I'm Christian, so friendship doesn't cut across religion at all. I never knew this person, and I was a stranger to him, and he still helped me. When I got to the border, the only words he told me were like, go there, if they ask you for money, don't give them, come back to me, we'll find another way. This is a person you've never met. We had only known each other like an hour at that point, and he helped me that much. When I got to Nairobi, he still called me to ask me if I got here safely. Now that's somebody I'd consider a friend, more than maybe some people you've known over the years. So yeah, I think that's my point.
Okay, me, I think for the question if I can help a stranger more than a friend, I would actually help a stranger because you never know. Sometimes best friendships are always made when you try to make friends with a stranger. You see, so it depends with the situation. I would help a stranger to a bad friend. You see, I will even help a stranger because I don't know the character of this stranger than helping someone who I don't trust to be a real friend. Yeah, yes, yeah. It's better for someone you don't know than helping a friend who is not a genuine friend.
There's something I don't understand. When you say a bad friend, are there who's this? Who's a bad friend? Yeah, why should you keep a bad friend? It doesn't make sense, because actually I will say that there are two types of friends. Not actually friends. There are friends and there are people you know. So I think those bad friends you're talking about are people you know. Yeah, because you have this inner circle, and this inner circle you ought to have it full of good people, good friends. Yeah, good friends. Who are the friends now? The real friends. Those are friends. There's nothing. I don't think there's something like good friends or bad friends. It's either you're a friend or you're not a friend. I can't say an enemy, because it doesn't mean that necessarily if you're not my friend that you are my enemy, automatically my enemy. No, we can be knowing each other. We don't have a close bond. We have nothing against each other, but we still we're in good terms. Yeah, we coexist. So yeah, so bad friendship, good friendship, nah, it's just friendship and no friendship.
On to that, I'll want to quote a Bible verse from the book of Hebrews, chapter 13, verses 2. It says, "Forget not to show love unto strangers, for thereby some have entertained angels unawares." Angels in disguise. Well, that's just a quote anyway. We'll go to the next question maybe. Okay, what makes friendship to end? Good or bad? Anything that makes you to cut connections with somebody you are calling a friend, or you used to call a friend?
I think what really brings a good relationship to a halt will be over expectance of the other party in coming through to whatever situation you're undergoing at that point in time. You might ask me once for something, then probably wait another 2 weeks, ask me for the same thing, but forgetting that probably on my side that 2 weeks hasn't been enough for me to get whatever you are looking for from me, you get, and then you'll be angry that I didn't help you twice or severally. You know, when you tell people, you'll be like, hey, this guy never helps people. You're forgetting that I've been there for you countless times, and you've only counted twice that I haven't come through for you, and then you just end it at that.
But you not you, because the help has been asked for, right? And since you didn't have, did you let the person know? Like, did you communicate and all that? I feel like communication, just adding on your point anyways. Yeah.
Winston said you can communicate all you want, but understanding is something you can't really control. Yeah, that's on you. It depends on how you internalize my information. If I communicate and say, it's like I don't have whatever you're looking for, you'll be like, I just know he has, he never lacks it. You know, that is you telling yourself, and then you'll be angry at me for whatever you told yourself, not whatever I said. Yeah.
I think friendship built on a bad foundation. Friendship anchored on dishonesty and untrustworthiness. That's the problem. If we don't trust each other, if you're not being honest with me, if you're only using me for ulterior motives, that friendship cannot sustain. Definitely it won't. So yeah, you maybe you're just my friend because I take you out for drinks. Maybe you're just my friend because you know with me you can't sleep hungry, you know. Yeah, you see, such stuff. You can even get you can get hungry and angry. Yeah, if every time someone disturbs you, that, oh yeah. So I think friendship should be built on good virtues. Should be built on everything positive. There shouldn't be negativity in friendship. So first, when you start putting the negativity in that relationship, then you're just breaking the relationship. Yeah.
Things that can break friendships. Lack of communication, like clear communication. Especially when you're maybe having an argument, you know, you're bound to argue with your friends at one point. If you don't communicate and like solve the issue, your friendship might just end. Yeah.
Okay, for me, anything that can end a friendship, I think it's trust. if I don't trust you, maybe I might be trusting you at first, but if we continue with the friendship and after some time I realize that maybe I can't trust you, the friendship might end.
Anyway, I'd love to say that people should learn to connect with people, because friendship is not built overnight. It starts from somewhere, and then people should learn to connect with people. Like check up on them every single now and then. Send them birthday messages, send them congratulatory messages. You know, just on their timeline posts, comment positively, inspirationally, in any way. Just check up on them. That's friendship. You know, you don't have to be there financially, you don't have to be there like physically, but in any form. Just connect with